guys, welcome to my fourth, I believe, live stream under my laboratory residency. I hope you all had a great Halloween weekend and you got a chance to get out there and vote. You still have time if you haven't done that yet, but today I'm just going to give a quick update on what I've been working on this week. In my last update, so last week, I ordered a bunch of new parts for my MIDI controller, and I haven't gotten them yet, so I haven't made much progress on the controller itself. Instead, I've been focusing on the projection mapping side of my project, all through Touch Designer, and that's going to be what I demo here today. You can see kind of I got it all set up and ready to go. But in addition to that, so I think in my last live stream, so 2 weeks ago, I was working in Ableton with a pitch tracker. It's just one of the packs that you can download from Ableton's website. It comes with a Max for Live device that is a pitch tracker. I was having a lot of issues with that when I was using it. It was pretty latent and it wasn't very accurate. And it also didn't pick up notes below like G3, I think. So I couldn't use my G string or my C string at all, really. So that wasn't going to work. So since then, I've taken that same Max for Live device and I've been modifying it, so now it's a lot less latent and a lot more accurate without being super sensitive, because the other device was really sensitive. And I can also play all the notes on my cello now. So I'll probably be demoing that this weekend, make a short video for you guys, but today I'm just going to kind of show you what I got going on with the projection mapping. So give me a second here, I'm going to turn off the lights and turn on the projector. Alright, so we'll give that a minute to boot up, and while it does that, let's see. So within Touch Designer I'm using, it's called Can-Tan Mapper. For my projection mapping. I've already outlined my cello, but for some reason, whenever I close out of the program, it deletes the mask. So I'm just going to rebuild the mask real quick. So unfortunately, my cello is a very odd shape. Took me a bit of time to get the outline, and it's still not perfect, but it works well enough. Oh, I didn't even do that. You can see I chose to go about it kind of a different way than I started. So before I tried to make one object that was the outline of my cello, and that would be the space that I project in. With this method, I am actually choosing the space that I don't want to project in, so I'm masking the negative space with just black. It seemed to work out a little bit easier for me. Alright, and there we have our very crude and very rough outline of my cello. Let's get it hooked up to the projector. Hope that didn't mess with the stream too much. Okay, seems to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my webcam, make a little bit more room for the other camera I have set up. Okay, back to Touch Designer. Alright, so here's the object that I have here, tool, the Can-Tan Mapper, and then I just have a movie file going into that. Within that, I've used that movie file as a texture for the rectangle, which is just the very bottom layer, and then made all of these outlines over top of that layer. Alright, just a little bit off center. Alright, so yeah, it's very, very rough outline of a cello. You can tell there's some places where it bleeds past the shadow. One thing I have to consider when projection map is the angles that the projection is shooting at the cello. And then when I go to actually play my cello, it's going to be kind of a challenge because when I play, I'm more expressive and so I'm moving with the cello, but for projection mapping, I need the cello to stay still. So I am going to need to design some sort of stand that holds it in place but allows me to move freely around it. So that's kind of going to be my next step after this, is just getting a stand so I can projection map and play it at the same time. But you can see I just have this space video going in the background here. Let's see. And I'll try and get a little closer with the other camera so you can maybe see what's going on. Kind of hard to tell, and hopefully you can still hear me. I'm a little bit away from the microphone right now, but this is just kind of a closer view of what's going on. Put that back here. Alright, so I was hoping to demo that pitch tracker for you guys today, but it would be way too much work to move my cello around and get everything plugged in again. So I'm going to just have to save that for the next update or live stream. Let me get back to Touch Designer. But I'm also going to make these visuals are going to be controlled through the MIDI controller that I'm going to place on my cello. So that I can control effects or change the video whenever I want as I play. Also working with different foot pedals to get some visual and audio effects going. But yeah, today was just kind of a quick update to show you what's going on. I won't keep you guys for too long. Thank you guys for watching though, and I will see you all next time.